This program takes the input of two strings and returns the output of what's unique to the string and is not in the other string. So for S1, I'll compare it to S2. Sweet. That only happens once in S1 and doesn't happen in S2. So that's part in the output. And sour, which happens only once in S2 and doesn't happen in S1, is also unique, so it'd be at the output. However, this is in the other one, so it doesn't work. Apple's in the other one and is in the other one, so none of those go to the output. So function uncommon words will take the input of those two strings and do split. That makes it so it makes an array with that splits with spaces. So it would be an array like this. Apple is sweet for S1 case. I'll have hash, which starts off as nothing, and it'll go for loop through S1, which is now an array. And so if I is not in the hash, then it'll make it with 1, and if it is in the hash, it'll increment it. So this makes it so it knows if it sees a word twice, or if it only sees it once, and it'll also know all the words. Then it'll have the same with S2, and now with this hash 2, it goes to S2 and finds what's unique and what's not, and increments it if it's not. And then it'll have output, which starts off as nothing. It'll for loop through S2, the string 2, which is this. And if I is not in hash 1, so that means it's unique to that array and it's not in the other array, and h2i is equal to 1. That means in the hash we'll only counted one of them, which means it's only one of them. For example, sour is only one of them, and it's not the other one, and I is not already added to the output. So if all of those, if it fits all of those boxes, then it will append it to the output. So for example, sour is not in the other array. Sour is only sour in string 2, and it has not already added sour to it. So add sour. And for all the other ones, for example, this apple and it's all in the other one. It's all in the other hash, so it doesn't fit the requirements. And then I'll do the same thing with S1. If it's not in H2 though, it instead just compares it with H2's hash, hash 2, which is string 2's hash. And if it hi, which is the one, which is the hash of which is the hash of S1, and then I, which is what it's looking at, is equal to 1. That means it's unique to that string. There's only one of them in that string, and if it's not an output, which means it hasn't already added, it'll add that. So then it'll return at the end. So and then it'll just call the function and print it. So in this case, it would print sour and sweet because it's unique to its string and it's not in the other one. So that's the program.